David Grundman. February 4th, 1982. The Arizona desert near Lake Pleasant. A 27-year-old man named David Grundman is standing in the sun with a rifle, blasting holes into a 26-foot saguaro cactus for fun. No reason, just because it's there, and he has a gun, and what's the worst that could happen? Let me paint the picture for you. A saguaro cactus can grow for 150 years. They weigh several tons when fully grown. Their arms alone can weigh hundreds of pounds each. They are, essentially, slow-growing concrete pillars with spines. And David is standing directly underneath one, shooting it to pieces at close range. Which is the kind of decision that makes you wonder what the conversation looked like before it happened. I mean, you can see where this is going, right? After pumping enough shots into the trunk to structurally compromise the whole thing, one of the arms, about 4 feet long, hundreds of pounds, broke clean off and landed directly on him. The spines drove in on impact. He died at the scene before anyone could help him. His friend watched the whole thing happen. The cactus just got him back, instantly. David Grundman is believed to be the only documented person in American history to be killed by a cactus. There's even a country song about it. A song about the guy who shot a cactus until it fell on him. And honestly, he earned that song. Alexander Chechik. November 2017. Krasnodar, southern Russia. A 26-year-old named Alexander Chechik, Sasha to his friends, is sitting in his car with a live hand grenade, taking selfies with it. Not a prop, not a replica, a real, functional, military-grade hand grenade. Now, and I need you to really sit with this, he pulls the pin out. On purpose. For the photo. His reasoning, apparently, was that a grenade is safe as long as you keep the lever, the little metal arm, pressed down. Which is technically true. Technically. He takes the photo, sends it to his friends. His friends, who, credit to them, immediately understood this was insane, sent back warnings. Put the pin back in, Sasha. What are you doing? Sasha! Sasha did not put the pin back in. Shortly after, the grenade went off inside the car. Police found the wreckage. They also found his phone, with the chat history still on it. The selfies, the warnings, the timestamps showing exactly how little time passed between, "Look how cool I am," and the explosion. The car was destroyed. The body was, according to police descriptions, severely mutilated. The story spread worldwide as a cautionary tale about social media and weapons. This is just a man who pulled the pin out of a live grenade to look cool on the internet and got a direct lesson in cause and effect. Gary Hoy. July 9th, 1993. Toronto, Canada. The 24th floor of the Toronto Dominion Bank Tower. A 38-year-old corporate lawyer named Gary Hoy is giving a tour to a group of visiting law students, and he wants to show them something impressive. Gary had a bit of a party trick. He would run at the floor-to-ceiling office windows and throw his body against the glass to demonstrate how strong it was. He'd done it before, multiple times. The glass never broke. So he knew it worked, right? He had the data. He was a lawyer. He believed in evidence. He ran at the window. He threw himself against it. The glass held. The window frame did not. The entire pane popped clean out of its housing from the force, and Gary went straight through the opening, 24 floors up, and fell to the plaza below. Emergency services had nothing to work with. The glass was fine, by the way, completely intact. It landed somewhere, unbroken, while Gary did not. The coroner ruled accidental death. The case became notorious in legal circles, the kind of story that gets retold at firm parties for decades. It also won a Darwin Award, which, if you don't know, is the annual recognition for people who remove themselves from the gene pool in the most spectacular way possible. Gary Hoy was reportedly a well-liked, intelligent man, smart enough to be a successful corporate lawyer in one of Canada's top firms. Not smart enough to consider that the glass being strong and the frame being strong were two completely different things. Details, Gary. The details matter. Philip Quinn. Late October 2004. Kent, Washington. A 24-year-old named Philip Quinn is at home in his trailer, and apparently his lava lamp is not heating up fast enough. The lava lamp, which, as everyone knows, works by slowly warming a sealed glass container with a low wattage bulb, was taking too long. So Philip came up with a solution. He put it on the stove. Direct heat. Burner on. Just speed up the process. What could go wrong with a sealed glass container full of pressurized liquid sitting on an active cooking element? Everything, Philip. Everything could go wrong. The lamp exploded. A shard of glass from the blast hit him in the chest and pierced his heart. He staggered into the bedroom and collapsed. His parents found him there. Police investigated and confirmed. No drugs, no alcohol. This was not an impaired decision. This was a sober, fully conscious adult who looked at a lava lamp, looked at a stove, and thought, yeah, that tracks.
Stupid.
A Kent police spokesperson was literally quoted asking why he had been heating a lava lamp on a stove at all. Even the cops couldn't process it. Philip Quinn is survived by the lava lamp craze of the 1990s, which, if you had one, you also wanted to mess with. But most of us just shook it. We shook it, Philip. That was the move. Not the stove, never the stove.
No!
Madalyn Davis. January 11th, 2020, Sydney, Australia. Diamond Bay Reserve. A dramatic clifftop on the eastern coast with a drop straight down to the ocean. There are safety fences, there are warnings. And there's a spot just past the fence that looks absolutely incredible on Instagram, which is why people keep climbing over anyway. Madalyn Davis was 21, a British tourist and lifestyle content creator traveling in Australia. She and friends had been out partying and decided, somewhere around dawn, to go to Diamond Bay to watch the sunrise and take photos. They climbed past the safety fence to get closer to the edge. Around 6:30 in the morning, her friends realized they hadn't seen her in a while. They looked around. She wasn't there. They called emergency services. Marine Rescue NSW searched the area, and her body was recovered from the water below the cliff. She was 21. She was in Australia for the first time, making content, watching a sunrise. And a fence that was specifically there to keep people from falling off a cliff was the only thing standing between her and what happened. She went past it anyway, in the dark, for a photo. The coverage afterward followed the usual pattern. Debates about selfie tourism, whether sites like Diamond Bay should add more barriers, whether platforms share responsibility. All fair conversations. But underneath all of it is something much simpler. A young woman climbed over a safety fence in the dark on the edge of a cliff, and the fence was right. Cynthia Covert. May 1st, 2020. Kiowa Island, South Carolina. A gated community. A luxury lagoon. And an alligator sitting at the edge of the water that absolutely everyone present could see. Cynthia Covert, 58, was visiting a client's home to do her nails. After finishing up, she apparently decided to go take a closer look at the alligator in the lagoon. The homeowner warned her. Other people warned her. Multiple times from what witnesses reported. And according to the sheriff's account, she said the alligator did not scare her and that she did not look like a snack. She said that. She actually said that. I don't look like a snack. She stepped into the shallow water to get closer. The alligator lunged, grabbed her, and dragged her in. Onlookers tried to intervene but couldn't reach her in time. Deputies arrived and found the alligator still holding her underwater. They had to shoot it to recover her body. And look, I want to be respectful here because someone lost their life. But the quote is just, it lives in your head. Because alligators do not care what you look like. They are ambush predators. They have been perfecting this exact move for 37 million years. They do not check your body type before attacking. They just go. Every warning sign was there. Literally, there were posted signs. People warned her verbally. The alligator was visible in the water. And she decided she knew better.